Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and Long War is here. We start out a new week, like we always do, usually with Long War. Because we've been playing it for a long time. Hence the name. Hope everybody's doing well and ready to get off to a good start on this new week. And no nightmare, I'm not trying to think it's going to be easy. I'm just trying to take any edge we can by stating that I know the map. So hopefully we can put that to our advantage to help us be successful today. I know we can face some nasty enemies, so we'll be prepared for that. We shall be prepared. We've seen some interesting enemies just on the crashed fighters, and a crashed scout can have a few more than even the fighters, so we gotta expect proper opposition today and be ready for it. At least I know where on the map I am usually. Let's just hope we don't start in the skid zone. Then we get to start in the trees where it tends to be a little safer. We'll find out. So I hope everybody out there is doing well, had a good weekend. Whether you worked or not, I hope you had a good weekend. And I had a relaxing one. It's been a little chilly this May around here. I don't know about where you all are. I remember the first year I moved here, May was just the hottest and sweatiest month, but now it's kind of brisk and chilly at night when I go out with the cats. So you never know from year to year. You just never know. Oof. So we'll see how we do today. I did go in ahead of time and made one change, and to the thing. Yeah, you know, to the thing, to the equipment that I was having us all take out on this one, and we'll get into that when we get started at the top of the hour. But other than that, we pretty much picked it out all last time. And hello, Jormulin. Hello, Werner. Good to see y'all coming in here. Like having you guys in here and hanging out with all of you. And it's for those of you who just sit in the background and watch, thank you for that also. I really do appreciate it. Whether you feel like chatting or you don't feel like chatting, we're here for however you want to view this live stream. There is no right way, there is no wrong way. Just enjoy yourself. Sit back and enjoy yourself once we get to the top of the hour. Whether I succeed or whether I fail. Just sit back and enjoy yourself. Yeah, come on in, the water's fine. Yeah, something like that. Some of you like the deep end, some of you like the shallow end. Some of you like the diving board, some of you like the slides into the water. Whatever it is that you enjoy, there's something here for everybody. How about something like that? Oof. And we're getting pretty close in the game to being able to build a magical weapon for our firestorm to really make it a fighting machine up in the skies for us. And once we got that set, maybe we'll be able to even build a second one just for backup. We'll see. You don't need that many, but we might. We'll just see how it goes, how things progress. You never know. You never know. I always feel like I got to get focused in and in the groove here. We're starting out a new week after having a couple days where I haven't streamed, and got to limber up, get ready for what's coming. Get focused. Got to keep that Overwatch streak going. It's at 22. I can't believe we got that high after the way we started. I failed a couple times getting this streak going. And thank you, Nightmare, at top of the hour. But we're 22 towards my original goal of, let's see if we can make it 25 live streams. Well, I guess time will tell if we can make it to that 25. Let's hope we're successful today, not accidentally running enemy Overwatches that we know about. And here we are on this friendly map with the pickup truck that we've played countless times. And even before this live stream, I've played countless times. So I feel like it's one of the more familiar maps of all of them, at least of the crashed UFOs that I play. And let's just do a quick refresh over here. And Karma Suture's going to have medical duties. He also has the upgraded flashbang and dense smoke. So he's Mr. Utility Man is what he is. He's got a light gun so he can have mobility to hopefully get around and heal us as necessary. EcoBot, he's got some firepower in that weapon of his, and along with the scope he should have some aim along with that firepower. Jonesy is along, and she's got the big gun because she's got the best aim of my two gunners that are out here today, so we're going to give her the one that hits the hardest. She does have rapid fire along with her suppression skills, and hopefully we can put her to good use. DJ, we got some tunes today on the team, and let's hope we don't miss a dance step and we're successful. The one thing I did change is I noticed after reviewing this that I didn't have anybody with a motion tracker. And I decided I had two types of ammo there, and I said, you know, we have the breaching ammo, let's at least get a motion tracker on the team. And then we got Tectonic. He has a couple battle scanners, so we at least have that. He's got extra range with his powerful gun. We also gave him a scope since he's slightly lower level at Sergeant to give him a little extra aim to use it. Hey, Hope's End, good to see you in here. And then cargo, where I consider my Tech Sergeant Gunners kind of low level, so we're going to see if we can raise him up and give him some more experience. And Master Sergeant Emo, Vanner Gravemont, is going out on this one. He's got double tap, and we're going to hope he does well. He's a little skimpy on armor, so we're going to have to nurse him and keep him out of the front lines. And hopefully alien activations make that easy for us. And then we got a new commanding officer. We just made him an officer at the end of the last mission, just so we would have an officer along, since everybody else was fatigued and or injured as far as commanding officers go. And he'll only have one command for us, but at least we know it's there in case we get ourselves into a pickle and we need that extra action. Otherwise, he's a great gunner with Javelin, or Rocketeer, excuse me, with Javelin, and he can place his rockets right where we need them. So we got a good team overall, and I think we have enough firepower, so if they do throw some heavier enemies at us, as they've been wont to do here in March of 2017 in-game, we should be ready. So everybody check your ammo, check your weapons. Oh yeah, I finally did it, Gleaser. Oh, and you know, I should have given you your feedback sooner because your vibe is back up. Is that all it took? Is that all it took? Hey Floki, good to see you. Right in the nick of time. Everybody's checking their ammo, checking their weapons, and we're launching right now. We're all gonna die. Yeah. I got rid of the squirrels this weekend, Gleaser, and managed to have a peek at what you had sent me, so good job, by the way. Begin assault! Yeah, let's keep them on the back foot. We would prefer them on the back foot as opposed to us. Now what's going on? Why did we just black out here? Well, we may have a little bit of a problem that I gotta reset and reload here all of a sudden. How fun is that? So if y'all want to hang on, yeah, I'm gonna put on the be right back and get this thing fixed so we can get back in this mission. Holy smokes.
area just outside of a small town. We should deploy.
Okay, we're back.
Hostiles at the
It seems to be going a little better now. Now let's hope when I launch this mission, it actually launches. Oh, here we go. Let's get down there. That's a little better. That is a little better. Aren't computers fun? Aren't computers fun sometimes?
Come in, HQ. Big Sky is
Aha.
the outer marker.
So we're starting behind the truck. The symbol of this mission.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
Well, now, why don't we just start with the motion tracker right here? We got DJ ready and see if anybody's super close to us. It does not seem that is the case. DJ, let's move you up here. Now, ho 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 ho. It's not even Christmas. I'm sounding like Santa Claus here. We know we got something across the road there. The chicken has crossed the road. Whatever it is over there, it has crossed the road. Now, the question becomes, where do we want to get people situated? I can get my sniper pretty far back. But depending on what it is, and it's going to be hard for anything over there to cross the road. There's a big no man's land, so we got to get set on this side of the road is what we got to do. Rocketeer, let's get you set. Now, they are ahead of us, so I probably ultimately would prefer having my Rocketeer here, but I can only make it there on a blue move. So Blue Jay, you're just gonna have, I'd rather have you steadied with a pod that close.
I'm on it, Commander.
And we made it. And then suppression would be nice to have kind of nearby, should we need it. And I think I'm gonna do some double moves. Now, we don't see anybody ahead of us, straight ahead. So, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4. We should be okay taking this log with our suppressors. So we at least have some positions there, should they go active. Now I can only make it that far with you. Where's my other? Where is the other? How far can you make it? Oh, so both my suppressors can only make it that far. Both of them can make it exactly just as far. So maybe what we do is I bring, well, first of all, I'm going to bring my scout this far.
10-4.
And then if they don't activate on this next turn, we'll check the battle scanner again, or the motion tracker again, and we'll see. I'm going to bring one of our suppressors here.
Time to motor.
Fortunately, they're both mobile, so even if their positions are not ideal this first turn,
Ooh, I like that.
they can get to better firing positions should we need it. I'm also liking the idea of getting my infantry here.
Roger, mate.
And then also, we have someone who throws some nice dense smoke. And we'll tuck you in right here.
Yes, faster.
Hopefully there's no aliens behind us over here. You know, that was a little bit of a risk in the course of things. Yeah, it's a classic with the campfire, the interrupted camping trip with the pickup truck and whatnot. Part of me is saying I may just want to run you as far away as I can back here, Emo. Yes, it's not cover, but it's the most unrestricted, other than this tree, field of vision I'll have once we go live. So I'm gonna bring you here.
Affirmative. Moving out.
All right, Blue Jay, steady. And we're gonna find out what they're bringing to the table here. I'll just keep you right there right now, overwatching.
Field commander.
With the always important pistol. Did I hear a noise a little bit? I don't know if that was just me or part of the music that made a similar sound to what sounds like a cyber disc, or if I actually did hear it. Didn't sound close. But I think my scout's gonna throw a battle scanner over there. They were far forward. Now they may have moved. It was kind of a quiet turn, so whatever's over here hopefully is still in the vicinity, so a battle scanner is not wasted. As I am wont to do with my battle scanners, is put them in stupid positions
Sweeping.
where we don't see anything. Okay, we do see something. And we got, even though the camera panned away, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these dudes over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think if we're lucky, the only bad thing is I may reposition and hold off another turn since they didn't seem to be moving. So that because they could easily scatter over here and be working to flank us, and I kind of don't like that. So let's bring my Rocketeer here, and we're gonna steady and go next turn. Hey, Katsunogan, good to see you in here. We're steadying a rocket here, so we can't, well, hopefully get flanked. We will keep you. Let's do this one more time. So as I move forward, yeah, they're fine. Let's move here. Oh my God, we have another ping in another direction. We have got to be careful, my friends. Oh, we're about to get pincered like it's nobody's business. So my firing positions for suppression are not all that fabulous and amazing is the way it looks. So maybe I bring someone down here just in case. Fortunately, none of the pods sounded last turn like they were super active and moving, but that doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. It does not mean it's going to stay that way. So I think I bring a suppressor here. Maybe I bring someone here. You're okay there. Obviously they're out of sight, but if they scatter, hopefully they'll get in your range. And you do have lightning reflexes if we get squeezed. And we'll just have to deal with it. So maybe I'll also come here. So when these guys activate, I can hide behind the truck too for suppression. And then hopefully we don't get squeezed by these guys. And then if we do, it's easy to come around and change our orientation. It's not ideal, not perfect. Not ideal, not perfect. We do have a nice sniper over here who will be able to shoot this way. He at least has high ground unless they have that stuff blocking line of sight. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. We're just gonna have to play it by ear and see if that other pod wanders into us or not. So, I guess it's good that we held off a turn, knowing that that other pod's so close. Let's just kind of Overwatch here, Overwatch. We're gonna steady you, Emo. Karma Suture. Not sure the best place, but why don't we get here as a position to throw dense smoke. We wouldn't get flanked right away by the mutons, and it provides you a little bit of cover. And then DJ Shabangu. I may pull you back just so we aren't too close to this pod over here. We are a little bit here, but hopefully we're below that level and they don't see us right away. So let's get DJ Shabangu maybe out of sight. So if they move a little bit, they don't see us. Maybe we get an extra turn before they appear. Something like that. We can hope.
Getting it done.
Okay, let's see if a pod moves into us. Ah, that's the one! Oh, that's the one with the cyber disc too, and they're active. Let's hope the mutons stay. There's double cyber discs. Double cyber discs. Well, good thing we have a. Now we got pincered. They are coordinated. These fools are very, very, very coordinated. Oh man, this is terrible. So much for knowing this map. So much for knowing the map. I feel like that's something else. Yeah, I sure clenched. I sure clenched. Oh. Yeah, well, I'm trying to think of my best way to deal with this. And part of me says, I gotta dig these guys out. And then maybe suppress somehow over here. And as long as I can suppress the cyber discs, which doesn't mean they won't try to run against us. See, I do have someone to watch that Overwatch. I need to try and get the second one in sight. So I almost need you, Tectonic, to be aggressive and run their Overwatches. So I can set up suppression to hold them in place. And I feel bad that one of my suppressors is there. So obviously I can shred over here. I'm kind of feeling like I need their clump for me. And if I can figure out a way to suppress the cyber discs, we can see one of them there. It's a little dangerous coming here because then they flank. So I can suppress the front row, the front cyber disc. I'm gonna be hard pressed to suppress the guy in the back. Very difficult for me to suppress the guy in the back. So we may have to. I feel like, yeah, shredding would be nice, but somehow I've got to deal with 4 heavy hitting mutons first. It's kind of how I feel. Thank goodness we have dense smoke. Thank goodness for that. Okay. I think I'm doing this first. We have to play games with their cover. Now, unfortunately, the trees aren't going to disappear, but at least that log very well could. And let's do some damage over here, guys.
Suck on this.
Alright. Did we blow a tree away? We actually destroyed a tree with that rocket? That doesn't always happen, my friends. That does not always happen. And that is a great way to start that way. He's got cover against us. So let's yeah, we got guys in the open over here. And we also have you. We do not have double tap, but we have rapid fire. I'd rather have my double. I wish my double tapper was here. Boy, could we take advantage of that. So what we may end up doing here is taking a nice shot there and seeing what we can do for starters. And then we got another shot. We got nice shots against the drones, which doesn't do any good versus cyber discs. We're gonna have to just man up and survive. I do have double tap back here, by the way. And I think I'm gonna utilize my double tap on the two exposed. Well, I'm going to use it on one of the exposed mutons. Of course, the leader is the one that remains in cover, the one with the best skills. But I think I do a double tap here. I may debate on disabling a cyber disk, but that's the one I'll be able to suppress. Let's take our first shot here. Trumpkin, you made it live. How about that? We just got squeezed by 2 cyber discs and some drones and 4 mutons. What a way to start! What a way to start! I must say, I'm glad I did bring that motion tracker. Can you imagine me stumbling into these people? Wow. So now I'm gonna save Emo's second shot. We may just take out that muton, because then I could always suppress this guy to hold him there. Then my focus turns over here and we look at running the Overwatch on the cyber discs, so I do not have to fear moving suppression into range. Ooh, that's suppression that doesn't reach. So I might have to bring you down this way, and then I also don't see this guy because of that tree. But by getting a little closer, I might, because there's another cyber disc right behind him, might be able to see there. And plus I'd be running behind full cover and I wouldn't have to worry about the Overwatch, because then I'd be here. Yeah, so there's that. I could run up here to run the Overwatches. I felt it's necessary with my lightning reflexes. The only real shot I have here is against drones. And then I got dense smoke to try and save us and pick up the pieces. We got 2 good vibes going out there. Trumpkins, he's fighting with Gleaser on the high vibe for the day. Now I need to get those vibes here back on the team is what we need. So let's think about this. I kind of feel like I need Tectonic to run the Overwatch. Too bad that's not corner cover. That would have worked out perfect. Because that's the only way I can get suppression on him. Which means I definitely have to suppress this guy, and my sniper has to take out that guy. So I think that's the way we gotta play it. Emo, finish off another muton for us, could ya? Ooh, there's a chance we don't! 62% crit, please. Yeah. It's Emo. I shouldn't have doubted things. It's Emo. Oh, yeah, I think the lowest vibes have been in the 70s today. What the heck? The machine's broken. It's a Monday. Come on, machine. It's a Monday. No way people are vibing that high on a Monday. You looking forward to the week that much, everybody? Well, I am. we got some good games going on this week. I'm having a blast with the story in Wasteland, and I always love me some XCom. So what can I say? So yeah, you can see for suppression, and that's just what we're gonna have to do. Just what we're gonna have to do. And then I got other options here. Like I said, I think I can get over here for suppression. I'm gonna keep you here because you'll be in smoke. And let's see if we can take out one of the drones. The closest one.
Bye-bye.
Karma Suture, get ready. Your time is a-coming. DJ Shabangu. I may just keep you out of range of these guys, get you over here so we have your alloy cannon available to get up there as they move towards us. That's potentially what'll happen. And the reason I'm doing that, or talking about even doing that, is because I hope by running around you, oh, but that tree's in the way. That tree that keeps us from seeing him to suppress is in the way. So it works in our favor too to not run Overwatch, I do believe.
I'm all over it.
And we can get rid of drone. How many drones are there? So there's 2 more drones. There's a drone we don't see, 2 cyber discs, and then that muton's left. So let's suppress that muton also, so I don't forget.
Let's do this.
Thank you, Jones. And let's go figure out what smoke options we will have today. I feel like you're going to be on your own because you're behind full cover, you know, and you're suppressing, and hopefully that's enough to keep the muton at bay. Now I'm probably moving you out of there, so we'll focus. What I'll try doing is I'll try it right here. We're covering, technically, this is where the suppressor is standing. So hopefully that will count him as in smoke. We shall see, or purge. That's Ripley I'm talking about. And then that's one smoke. Then we'll figure out how I want to maneuver DJ and Tectonic beyond that. And play those two. So it's a shame I don't have control, because we could get a couple grenades coming at us. You know, all that good stuff. Now, fortunately, if a grenade comes at us here... Ooh. I think we're behind that rock. Consider behind that rock, so we still would have half cover. So, anyway, enough chatting. I think this is the way we're going to try it right here. Ooh, baby, baby. And then, do I dare bring you up here? I think I do. We're going to run those Overwatches. And you're just going to have to be tough.
Solid copy.
Well, for whatever reason, they did not shoot. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I still don't see him. So, now these two things could easily come over here and flank the heck out of us. So, you know, This is not going to be easy and pretty. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try taking out the drone since, you know, we have a chance. And we didn't quite kill it. I may throw some more smoke over here. So what I may do... Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be trying to run you there, because then that's when the Overwatch will pop. We're just going to bring you here like I thought, and then probably throw smoke up here for you two. Even though you're both in full cover. But they have grenades and whatnots that could destroy that tree potentially. If we can destroy a tree, they could destroy a tree. Why don't I get the big gun ready? Now I gotta figure out who is most important for me to shoot. I got an 80% shot there, or with them open. Maybe I better start injuring them, even though they're not shredded. I still should be able to hit. I don't think he ignores Overwatch. Oh, unless he's got some weird thing, because I remember I haven't been taking him out very much. No. He's got the chameleon suit, but that doesn't ignore Overwatch, I don't think. Oh, does it? Does the chameleon suit? I thought the chameleon suit just made him harder to hit. I didn't think it hid him from running Overwatch. So that may just be what did it. So I am going to take a shot on the lead guy. He may just have two drones run over there to heal him. Oh well. And one of them is injured. Now let's see about the smoke. And let's hope they don't get lucky. Here we go. He better just try shooting at us to break the suppression. Yeah, he's going back to heal. It's a shame we couldn't kill him. If the other guy comes over... Yeah, he tried the suppression, didn't work. And here we go. I knew they were going to do this flanky-danky thing, but he just overwatches. Is he going to actually shoot now? No, they both overwatch. We got some luck on our side today. Because now, even though we're flanked and whatnot, we're in dense smoke and it's just going to have to work for us because we're going to have all hands on deck over here shooting these things. And of course they're flying. So that's not going to be good. It's only one scatter, because we're that good. Let's get him shredded.
Going hot. Firing shredder rocket.
Okay. Now, Emo, you have one shot, because we gave you the extra ammo clip, just so after double tap, you'd still get a shot. We have 100% there. Man, that damn drone won't die, even from a shredder rocket. Oh, man. So this guy's farthest forward. They're coming at us. I gotta at least see and find a way to take out. And that's 100%. Now, what I could also do is a disabling shot. Doesn't keep it from throwing its grenades, I don't think. But maybe it'll get him to reload. Maybe. Okie dokie! We're in a... We got pincered. There's the remaining half of this pincer. And this is the other half of the pincer. It's been fun. And Greg Barnes, you're in here. Good job. I missed you earlier. I missed your comment earlier, my man. Good to see you in here. Good to see you in here. Yeah, unfortunately, damage from the nades aren't as deadly as their shots. So if I have to put up with something and blowing away my cover and you name it, I'll take that. I'll take that. I do have double tap, but it's not a great percentage on this double tap. I do have the ability to apply hollow targeting. And that may be the first thing we do. Unfortunately, this particular scout is low level, so he does not have hit and run. That is a slight issue, slight problem. And he doesn't have bonuses against flying targets, another issue, perhaps a problem. But let's apply hollow. Very good. Look at that damage reduction. It's sickening. It is sickening. Fortunately, we have 2 shots in the barrel, in the gun. Yeah, we're gonna go take them right here.
I've been sucking ammo fast.
And I'm gonna try taking another shot because I don't know that Executioner has popped. Technically it should have, but I'm gonna see if somebody else can hit over there. I'm still debating on you, Emo, doing a disabling fire on that one and have everybody else focusing over there. Now, my double tap, which I should have available. It is available, yes. So we're gonna double tap this guy. It's 2 shots at 70. He's shredded yet again. We're hitting. These are not guaranteed shots by any means. But we got our Executioner. We're up to 100% shot here to finish it off right here. And we're gonna take it.
Kill confirmed.
Alright. 1 down. This is where I use my disabling shot. Unfortunately, we will not have you, Emo, for next turn, because you're gonna have to reload. But, fortunately, we're hopefully going to have 95%. That's about as good as you're going to get on a disabling shot. Alright, we hit. Even did decent damage at 6. So we'll take it. What are my remaining options? Well, I've got to suppress our friend across the road. The Muton... Why did the Muton cross the road? Why did the Muton cross the road? To get the other half of a flank is what he was trying to do. Sure would be nice if I could have a better suppression position, but I think we're just gonna have to frickin' suppress and lock him down one more turn. I have 2, yeah, I can do it one more turn after this if I need to keep him suppressed. So that's just gonna have to be our play. We got a lot of people running out of ammo this next turn, so we're not gonna do a lot of killing this next turn. We gotta try holding him at bay as long as we can while a lot of reloads happen. A lot. Well, let's face it, a lot. I may be shooting an unsteadied rocket, maybe to dig this guy out. Maybe if we destroyed one tree, maybe we can destroy another tree. So we got DJ Shabangu. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a hit and run here. Are we getting that? Are we getting too close to the UFO by doing that? I'm thinking about doing the hit and run here. I mean the run and gun to here just to kill this drone. I might as well just go to here. Because fortunately he's got to reload. He can't shoot at us, so I'll have a chance to get away. Except he's Overwatching. No, he's disabled. So his Overwatch symbol is a fake Overwatch symbol. Because we disabled his shot. So now is the time to bring DJ up. I just have to hope. And maybe I go here, just so I don't get too close to the UFO over here. And if the outsider is hanging over on our side... Let's do it little by little, in case I pick up another blip.
Roger.
There doesn't seem to be... It seems to be safe if I hit the run and gun to go here and kill a drone.
Moving at the speed of wind.
Famous last words. Okay, it was safe. Now can we kill? Okay. We're gonna have some dense smoke going away. But for the most part, he's got to reload. And so I shouldn't have to throw it till next turn. Yeah, Meld's in a very... That's not Meld, you just go run in there all unannounced and say, hey, I'm going to take this. Let's get you here. It's slightly better cover. And... It's nothing I have to do right now. So we'll just kind of park you there. Because I don't feel like I have to throw smoke with him needing to reload. So let's hang on to it till we really need it. Oh. He knows what I had in mind. He's suppressing my Rocketeer. He's flying off to reload. So he's going to be coming back at us. Okay. Okay. Well, let's get our reload back here done. I'm going to feel a lot better having Emo back in the game. See, he's locking us into place, so I can't shoot a rocket worth a darn. Let's just go find out what an unsteadied, suppressed rocket looks like. Yeah, that's a hell of a lot of scatter. So, you also need to reload. You to come here for a flank shot. And we'll see if it's... because you have 2 ammo left. Ecobot could reload. The mind fray chance is very low against this Muton. Ooh, I also have you as a potential. You'd only get 1 shot as a flank. But it would then give you, well, at least half cover against the cyber disc. So I'm going to see if you can break that suppression.
Heading there now.
Oh, you don't even see the dude? It says should be in his sight. What is blocking your sight? Don't tell me. No, that you should be able to see over half cover. You should be able to see over half cover. This game. Well, you'll have a different shot. Oh yeah, we have other options. So let's see if we can break. Let's bring Tectonic over here. See if we can break that suppression.
I'm on the move.
No! Fudge cake.
Just in sight.
Ugh. Fudge cake. Well, there's no doubt about it for you. We gotta reload.
Back online.
Karma Suture. We're gonna be throwing some smoke. Because I'm kind of feeling I need to take this risky shot here. In one way or another. Because I can't wait for that cyber disc to just come moseying right on back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the game's starting to cheat. You know, I don't know what's up with that line of sight, but there's, you know, almost every map has a funky line of sight somewhere. And I guess we found it for this one. I guess we found it. I'm thinking I'm gonna take this risk because I need to break that suppression. Still keeps you in half cover against the cyber disc, which is no great feat. Smokes, how far can I get smokes out there? Yeah, the challenge here is I could get smoke here. If I took you to the cover of, but then you could get flanked by a cyber disc, so you'd at least be in dense smoke. And you guys would be covered. And I could throw another smoke back here for everybody else just to protect us against the cyber disc. And so maybe that's what I do. So problem is, yeah, you can't make it this far. You know, guess what? You can make it this far. It's the same concept with the cyber disc coming back. You'll be flanked, but you'll be in dense smoke. And then coming here, you won't have them flanked though. So I might as well just bring you in the open to be flanked and in smoke at least. Such risks.
Of course.
Ellen Ripley is used to the risks. Rapid fire at 82%. We're taking it. One of the two, if not both, I hope, can hit. Suppression broken, and he's down. Okay, thank you, Ellen Ripley. We're throwing smoke to help you out. Now we've got you and DJ Shabangu. 54 there. But you know, we probably have a better shot with your pistol. Woohoo, 59, we sure do. Oh, I'm so happy we checked, yeah. Well, since he's got to reload, he shouldn't be on Overwatch, right? So let's take the big gun. We run in here, we have close encounters, we get a freebie shot, and then we run away. Let's go here so maybe we don't accidentally activate something inside and we're still within the circle.
On my way.
Okay, now we get to run away. And we'll run here.
Solid copy.
Oh, we see where it is. It's reload. Oh no, it's still flashing like it hasn't reloaded. Like it double moved, perhaps. If we're lucky, that's what happened. Therefore, I'm gonna reload here. So we have more suppression. I'm gonna throw the smoke here. You're gonna be on your own. Now, can I pick up everybody over here? Now I'm gonna try picking everybody up, which is always iffy if I make it on everybody. And I'm gonna bring you a little closer, Karma Suture. It's full cover. Blue Jay, you're gonna steady. Oh, he's running away. He hasn't reloaded. He has not reloaded. My God, how far is he moving? I don't even think I could throw a battle scanner that far. So it's time for us to move forward and reset. and re-steady
Aye, aye.
and get ready for the return of the cyber disk.
I'm all over it.
Reload.
Locked and loaded.
Definitely come here to reload.
Sweet.
Leaving the cover, the safety of our smoke. He's way over there, so I should be able to come here.
Got it. Roger. I've got my eyes on
And EcoBot, you are finally reloaded. Hallelujah.
On Overwatch.
Emo's reloaded, so let's kind of bring him over a little, so if it makes a return down the roadway, we hopefully have some
Hitting there now.
less things in the way blocking our lines of sight. At least when we gain the line of sight. Stay close, you got one smoke left.
I will harvest their pain.
And DJ Shabango reload.
Let's rock.
So I didn't hear any news. I didn't hear any news, any noise. I heard no news too of the cyber disk moving. So that kind of tells me that it's reloading. I think.
Okay.
And it kind of tells me I don't have a clue where it's going to come back at us. We just don't know. And I think I'm going to bring you over on this side. Since it comes up over, we may have a chance to suppress.
Oh yeah.
We're going to re-steady there. Since I didn't hear it move, even though there's a risk of flanking, well, maybe we move you a little farther over so that risk of flanking is less. Until we start hearing it move again.
Roger that. Scanning.
Well, since we didn't hear it move, I'm going to do this.
Overwatch, aye aye.
And I'm debating, because there still are a couple trees in the way. And the thing often flies. Let's just keep you on the high ground, steady. Just in case. Karma Sutures, stay there.
They shall kneel before the doctor.
And let's see if we hear this thing moving. And at this distance, we'll go back to the laser pistol.
Overwatch.
Roger that. Scanning.
Okay.
You hear something?
Here it comes. All right. We can do this. Now, I think shredding wears off, so I don't think this thing is shredded anymore. Therefore, we're going to reshred. Zero scatter, guaranteed shred.
Bring in the pain. Firing shredder.
And we're going to win this game now because we're going to find out if I should have moved Emo somewhere else. Yeah, oh my god. The one tree is in his way. Well, fortunately we have others who are also good shooters, namely EcoBot. Okay.
See you in hell.
We are now there with 2 pods wiped out. Okay. After they tried to get us. They tried to get us. Yeah, the tree wouldn't be a problem. He'd just shoot it. He hit the tree anyway, whether he was trying to or not. You got that one right, Nightmare. Let's just reload. Let's get everybody full. Emo, there's nothing near us. Let's bring you a little farther forward. Let's use our ears and see if something else is out there or if it's time for us to move into the UFO for the outsider. That's our next determination.
Roger. I've got my Eyes on.
On Overwatch.
Why don't we bring you back
Exactly.
closer to the rest?
Got it.
Roger. Got my eyes on him.
I think that was a sectoid. They're eternal. Yeah, that was one series of events on one of our early Phoenix Point playthroughs. He basically, if there was a pole, he hit it. If there was a tree, he hit it. And after a while, eventually, he'd hit an alien. So we have something else out there, my friends. We have something else out there. I heard a sectoid, a little brief little blurb of a sectoid. So what I'm going to do is this. I think I'm going to throw my final battle scanner in here, just so I know where the outsider is. And then we can play the map to look for sectoids. Now sectoids, you know, can sometimes travel with mechtoids, as we found out from our last episode. So we can't take everything, assume it's just sectoids.
Scanning target area.
This will give us a hint to how... Oh, they're inside. I was going to say, it's going to give us a clue as to how we might be able to maneuver. And there it is. And there they... Oh, it's only 4 sectoids! They're not traveling with their protection today. They are not. So therefore... I'm fearful with sectoids because their mind game is up a little better this point in the game.
Roger, Dodger.
But at least we have an idea of how close we can get and where the outsider is now. So I'm gonna rush and reposition, and we'll find out if that team is gonna move. Gonna have a great shot there, but we might be nice if we could, if they're not gonna move too much. Let's bring, yeah, but that's not a guaranteed line. Okay, we have a line of fire here, so Emo, you're gonna be setting up over in this direction, but I could also get a rocket in there. Is there equipment? No, the power source is gone, and both flight computers are gone, so grenades are on the table. And I'll be damned if I'm going for either of those melds right now. Those are trapped melds. Let's just go see how far you can reach a rocket. So you aren't close enough, but at least now we know how far forward we could get. I think I bring you here, and we'll see if they're not going to move.
Yes, Commander.
We'll have multiple ways to open. Let's steady. Oh, you threw the battle scanner, that's right. So I want to bring Emo up to where he has a chance for an angle in there. So we're going to bring Emo over here, because I think we're looking at the map now. So I can play a little more, I can be a little more confident in my moves. And I think, yeah, his circle ends there, so I should be able to get up here and stay out of sight of certain sectoids, because they're behind the wall.
Yes, Commander.
And then Jonesy, probably a good idea to get you moving,
Got it.
because we might need your help. Karma Suture. You're pretty central there for your final smoke.
Daze shall kneel before the
Are they moving? Oh, they're coming out. We may be active. Ooh, not quite. but we're going to be active now. And we may end up just blowing them to bits. You never know. I don't have to worry about what I destroy. Fire.
Launching.
Do we have 4 dead sectoids? No, we have 3 dead sectoids and a loner. He's gonna be taken care of because I got somebody ready and waiting over here. And hit and run is on the table. And we can come over here because we're out of line of sight. Well, as long as I come here first, then I can get up close. Already it's 84%. But that's not a guarantee, as we well know. Unless I hollow. I do have a hollow targeter. Where could I get my hollow targeter? Could my hollow targeter see from here? No. Why do we... Oh, that tree's in the way. That tree is blocking some lines of sight. Well, doggone. I will not be getting hollow targeting over there. So therefore, let's dispense, because we can do this. I was gonna hopefully save it for the outsider, but we're gonna come right here. The outsider won't be able to see us. We're not gonna be peeking out, and we're gonna murder a sectoid.
On the move. Shut the bastard.
Okay, so we got 1 sectoid corpse. Now we're going to be activating this guy next. Be nice to move him away from the meld so we catch some meld, but that's going to expire anytime also. So I'll have suppression, but you know all these buffed up big guys these days have lightning reflexes, so suppression isn't always the answer. But we're gonna get set up for it.
Moving.
With all our shooters.
Okay. Safety's off.
Overwatch. Aye aye.
Overwatch, aye aye.
Emo. Yeah, time to reposition you so you can see in there. You would be a fabulous one. I don't know if you'll see from here. You would be a fabulous one to... I think you're going to see him. Yes, just. And then we'll come a little closer for smoke.
I will harvest their pain.
Oof, okay. Oh yeah, we'll have another decent shot over here, or at least with a hard-hitting weapon. Okay, you don't see from there. Let's come here. All right. We know if we come here, he'll be active. We know if we shoot a rocket, we can destroy the meld. We know lots of things, so... And the problem is, I'm gonna have to have him activate, because without the battle scanner, with that just going out, I don't get my sniper to activate. So we're gonna come here, activate the dude. How's everybody's ammo before I start? I think we're in good shape ammo-wise. Yeah. So we're gonna come here. We can suppress him, but he can run suppression. We gotta be ready for that and prepared for that. But maybe he'll run towards us, and therefore I can then use a rocket.
Aye aye, Commander.
Oh, okay, that was not the activation I thought it would be. Okay. I thought we were just inside the circle. Apparently not. I do have another suppressor that maybe you, Jonesy, can do the job here.
Yes. They just
Now we got him. Run towards us, dude. There we go. We got someone else waiting over here to expose him a little bit. And now maybe if we can kill him this turn, we can get some juicy meld. Which is, I think these days the meld is only sitting around 8. But hell, we'll try for it.
Firing rocket.
And I doubt we blew away his cover. Nope. It was a little off target. We did some damage. I'll have suppressors. Yep. Which he'll be able to run. Outsider Captain, yeah, lightning reflexes. He does have the close combat, so we can't get too close to him. Opportunist and ready for anything. If the unit fires without taking any other costly action, it automatically enters Overwatch. So he may have Overwatch. But we're gonna suppress. Even though he has lightning reflexes, we are suppressing.
Commander.
Pretty damn good shot, but you know, we're flanked if we want to take it.
Moving out.
And now we don't see him. Because we're just out of sight. Well, doggone it. I'm going to suppress both of us just for the hope that if he runs, we have 2 chances at low percentage to hit him. Emo, 74%. Disabling shot is only 64. Let's do a regular shot first and see if we can hit him. Oh, baby! There we go. We got ourselves some meld. Emo,
Another day,
on fire
another
today.
successful operation.
He got a lot of kills today. Holy smokes. He bailed us out on a couple times there. Thinning out the Muton herd and finishing off a dug-in outsider. It was a really tough start. It fortunately all worked out. It all worked out.
Troops are better than I thought.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Dr. Valen, for your confidence. With her backhanded compliment, right? Oh, the troops were better than I thought. Yeah. How did those lowlifes come out alive? You know, she could have said it many different ways and said what she meant. Let's see. So we got only 1 sectoid corpse, but it's not like we need those. 24 alloys, 20 weapon fragments. I blew up 3 of them. And we did get 8 meld. Just in time to get the last, and these were already damaged. So we'll take it. We'll take it. Let's go sell the damaged stuff. Then we'll take a look and see if there's anything we can buy right now that'll help us out. Whoa. How far was I in the research? So we got 2 days before that, so I probably am not looking to buy anything right now. Engineering, we got a lot in the queue that'll be coming up. Some in 12 hours, as a matter of fact. So I'm not going to build anything new right now. Let's take a look at our hangar real quick, because I cannot recall. Okay, I got a pilot here. Watts Vogels. How are we looking everywhere? So I got a ship that can go if I need a ship somewhere. Europe, 10 days to repair for Goose. I think I'm just going to keep him there. And hopefully we don't have a UFO like in a... If we get a UFO in a couple more turns, at least he'll be damaged enough that he might be flyable. Yeah, I'm gonna transfer back here because we only have one Phoenix cannon here. Coil gun is what it really is. So let's take Watts Vocals out of his ship. Hello, something's not scrolling. Change pilot. I should be scrolling up, or is the why? He's there. He's repairing. He should be there. I should be able to move him off of that ship. And it's not. So I got a little bug working right now. If he was in transit, I'd get it. But I don't believe he is. So we'll come back here trying to figure it out. I don't know of any other way to get him out of there. Oh wait, I can do it this way. I can choose him this way. No, it's not showing me any pilots in this area. So maybe the game thinks he's in transit. Let's... Will it tell me something here? Ah, that's why. It says he's in transfer for 5 hours. So let's go back. Let's come back here in 5 hours, my friends. And then we'll do some moving around in the air game. How about that? Something. I knew something was up. Okay. 5 hours. Lucia, Waffle's back. Hey, you're in here, Greg. Waffle is back yet again. Yeah, we got there. Watts Vogels is back. So let's go back in and just get the air game. It's nothing major, but you know, sometimes these little details make a difference. So let's assign Watts Vogels over here. And then fly that ship. I think it's South America where we gotta go. Yeah. And then we'll be back to 2 Phoenix cannons there. At least in a couple days we will. Hopefully nothing pops before then. And the air game's okay. Barracks wise, we're gonna hope for a little time to go by, because we do have available individuals, but while some are good, the whole group is not. So let's hope the aliens give us a gap to rest and recover after what, 4 UFOs in 4 days that we've had the battle. Wow. So let's just scan and see what they throw at us. Leal is back. And we're starting to get our aim targetings back. A lot of them. Dodge Matrix back. We're finally got some backup stuff here. Yeah, rolling out the E-team is exactly what it's been. If I had a mission pop, I'd probably be talking about the alloy shiv to get us through. But, you know, let's just keep pushing. So far, it looks like if it keeps going in this pattern, this is the longest we've gone all month without having activity in the air. Let's hope it keeps going. Machine Hater's back. See, Caitlin Porter's back Wednesday. So we got Master Sergeant, Gunnery Sergeant, so we're starting to get higher level troops back. Tariq, Saeed Tariq is not, he's a sergeant. Whoop-de-dee-doo-dah. Annette Durand is only a sergeant also. Aguiar, Mags is back, but she's still only a sergeant. So yeah, we're getting good at high level and low level back. There's Heinz Almontaraz. There's a higher level gunnery sergeant. We almost got our research done, and we've gone over a full day with no contact. How cool is that? Watch Vogels is now ready and entrenched in South America. And what do they want to get? Oh, I think we can afford that for 2 engineers and a cheap little bit of cash. But you know, I think we'll take it. They want our access to our supply of mechtoid cores. With this technology, they may be able to develop advanced drones or other unmanned vehicles for use in their fight against the invaders. So I'll take that. They actually didn't give me troops. They listened. Egypt is listening for what I want. Yeah, well, cash too. You're right. We do need a little cash too. But engineers, more engineers may help our refunds in the workshop too. Is number of engineers? Now, I think number of workshops impacts the refund, the rebate. Engineers can cheapen the cost and or time to build. Something like that. Close enough. Let's take the engineers and the cash. All right. Scan. Marcus Joy is back. He's a big one. Van Dorn's back. That's huge. We got a leader back now, at least. Rick Hunter's back. So we're getting high level main folk back now all of a sudden. And we finished our research. I doubt we're going to have the funds to start a new research, but super heavy plasma is available. Is that for shivs maybe? But the plasma cannon is the one for the Firestorm that I want to build. Close combat plasma weaponry. Oh. Yeah, it's a shiv. Yeah, that's a shiv weapon right there. This is the one that's going to get built first, though. Because that's my dream of equipping the Firestorm with that baby. So let's go find out the cost of
The
it.
new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
Did I pass it? Plasma cannon? Okay, we can build it with the resources we have. Oh, heck yeah. So let's just sell. We gotta sell what, about 70? Let's get on it. Howdy doody, Heinz El Montaraz. We saw your name pop up. You're out of being fatigued or wherever you were. Yeah, 70 bucks. We're gonna sell. It's a seller's market. Let's see. In fact, I'll sell 4 sectoids. No floaters. I'll do 2 heavy floaters. I'll do 3 mutons. 1 berserker. Whoa!
I remember when all we heard about were flying saucers.
3 drones.
Aliens certainly have come a long way.
There's certain things I can probably get away selling even more than that. I think I'll have to double check. We may be done with surgeries and stasis right now, so I might be able to sell those too. But until I make sure, I guess I better hold off. Let's come back up here. I got enough Elerium to do that. Now I hardly need anything else left. And, what shall I sell? A couple chrysalid carcasses.
This is Central. I'm receiving you.
Let's go build that thing. Let's find how long it's gonna take to build. Plasma cannon, there it is. I almost went right past it. It's going to be built in how many days? 13. That's actually better than I expected, because haven't some of ours taken a lot? Some of our weapons have taken longer than that. But I guess having the extra engineers that we just picked up are helping lower the build time, like we said, so that's good. Now we're broke again, so it means it's time to find another mission. Reflex cannon 3 days, Archangel armor 4 days, our missing Titan armor that we want to get back. Okay, let's go scan. We need a mission. We need cash. We need a mission to get cash, whether it's via selling stuff or cash. Kibo's back. We're getting our mechs back now. Jacob Cohen's back. We got another AIM module back. And we have some training. Pilots have finished some training, so I think I have them set up, so I think one more may finish. Let's get them all finished so we can start training at the same time. Okay, maybe not. Let's go find out. Oh yeah, we got one left in 20 hours, and we'll get Archangel. We'll get 3 of them started at the same time. Felipe's a little off schedule, so let's go 10 more hours and get our 3 pilots into training. Suharafik is back. And Kobo. Hong, everybody's coming back. Joe Burke. Dexter is back. Has it been 10 hours? There it is! He's back. Okay. Let's go get some new training done on our pilots. And Katzen Interceptus, we're gonna give you some oh well, you've got some training. But you're a viewer character, so viewer characters get priority. I think. Oh no, you're too high level for training. These guys, Prankster, I think he's new, and I didn't put my dot in there, so I think they're not viewer characters. Let's go find out who else. Tar Heel Nash is not a viewer character. Okay, Bruce Intervention is going in. And I may not have any other viewer characters available for training, so we'll just do a regular non-claimed pilot then. The Prankster. Alright, now it's March 8th. We've gone 4 days, more or less, without running into a mission, so let's keep going. Now I want a mission, not to take so long. We got soldiers back in the barracks. All of a sudden, we got some good guys back in the barracks. Hardly anyone's fatigued. Well, yeah, there's still a lot of fatigue, but it's not, all of it's pretty quick. So a bunch more people are going to come back. And now I can get all my wounds on one page. No longer do I have to scroll to look at the med bay and the wounds. And there's only one that's of any significant time, Galeardi. Almost everybody's down to single digit, so that's cool. That's cool. We're getting over that bad period where everybody was getting hurt for a long time. Let's go find a mission. Another mech is back. Will to kill. Carnage is back. Yeah, we're getting everybody back. Blue Jay's back. Macho Man is back. And we got ourselves upgraded power. So at least it gives us some options. We're gonna have 2 new...
Generator complete.
We're gonna have 2 new facilities that we're gonna need to build. The Shadow Chamber and the other thing that are gonna go here. And we also then would have a satellite nexus that we could put here to help us get satellites up in Asia. But to do all of that, we're going to want to take out this fission generator and build one more Elerium generator, because the two buildings I mentioned here, I think, are power hogs. So let's just find out how much is an Elerium generator. 280. If we get a little more cash, I have more stuff I can sell. I just don't want to sell everything I have yet. So that's in our future for the base. Karma Suture's back. What do they want? You know, I might just take it, Brazil, even though you aren't. You didn't quite totally understand. I would have preferred maybe 4 engineers and no recruit. Now I'm going to have another recruit to level up. He's only a corporal. But I'm going to take it because of the engineers, and I have enough flight computers right now. I didn't need the soldier, let's face it. Enrique has finished his training, so let's go see if he needs new training or if he's past his threshold. Whoops. Where is... Oh, he can get more training. And he's getting it. Okay, now it's March 8th. Almost the end of March 8th, and we still don't have a mission. Reflex cannon in a day. Okay, we found a mission. It's gonna be an abduction. I'll tell you what. I think I'm gonna let this land. And not beat up my air game, and this is why we can take a look over on my spreadsheet to show. Just take a quick look. I'll tell you why. I'm gonna look over here because right now we have 3 or 4 abductions. So after this, we're gonna then have 2 or 3 abductions remaining. We still have 2, count them, 2 terror missions, 2 research missions, which we may or may not catch them all, 4 more UFOs on scout missions. We have 1 more harvest that'll land, and we had that extra hunt that actually is from last month. That's why that says -1. And then a bombing run still. So we got a lot of air game going. I don't know that I want to waste air game with a lot of air game to come. I'd rather save it to shoot down a terror mission rather than an abductor. I'd rather blow our wad trying to shoot down a terror mission than this abductor. So that's just my thinking. I wanted to share with you what we're looking at here. And why I'm making my decision, Nightmare, is I think I want to save it up to go whole hog on shooting down a terror mission. And we should be seeing it before the 15th. Usually when there's 2, you're going to get 1 in the first half of the month, 1 in the second half. So that's my thinking. So let's ignore contact and let this baby land. What do we got? We got a heavy mission. Let's go see what kind of map we're looking at. Ah, this one. Okay, we've had a nasty terror mission on this map before. I'd much rather, well, once again, depends. I'd much rather probably play this for a regular abduction, like we're doing, than a terror mission. So I'm gonna take a look over here, and a heavy mission is looking at 13 to 15 enemies is what we're looking at over here. So that's what this mission has in store for us. It could be a challenge, and the pods can be a little larger, either 3 or 4 pods. And finally, if alien resources add 0 to 3 aliens. So actually that's saying it could be up to 18. Because research over here, and then on top of that it says add 0 to 3 aliens. Wow. Okay, there you go. We're going to have a lot of enemies up to 18. So we got to be prepared for up to 18 enemies today. So let's put together a top-notch team. We definitely have some commanders that will be very, very capable of taking on this mission. I think I'm going to go with Van Dorn to lead this one, leaving Rick Roll for potentially a terror mission if we shoot one down, that kind of a thing. So we're going to go with Peter Van Dorn for this one. For that many enemies, I would not... Yeah, I'm going to bring Zabiol on this one. He's Master Sergeant. Who is Karma Sutra? You're not a Master Sergeant. You're getting oh so damn close. Let's bring Karma Sutra back out. Why don't we? Let's see if we can get him a promotion. Yeah, heavy mission. Aren't you happy, Karma Sutra? We should have a couple gunners. Yeah, I definitely got some decent gunners. Do I want... I got Floki. Yeah, why don't we go with Freaky Friendly and Floki for this one. I think this may... I would definitely be taking an assault if we had that new weapon of ours built, but we're less than a day away from it. So I think I may go Pathfinder instead. And therefore I'll take a Jayaraman as opposed to Lucian, because we'll save my best for a potential terror mission. And this mission can work with a sniper. Who do I got? Emo, we'll save you. You just went out. Grunty Grunter, you're a Master Sergeant. I'm gonna work on Carnage. Then again, for this many enemies, but I gotta keep pushing. And you're a gunnery sergeant, so that's got to count for something. I will take a Rocketeer if I have one. We'll do Jamball. And then I got one open slot for whomever seems appropriate. Probably a capture person, because I gotta have a capture person, because in case we get that Muton Elite and get that opportunity for that second battle rifle, I gotta prepare for that. Well, howdy doody! Look who's available. My top available guy. Why don't we bring you out on this one? It could get you close to getting a Psy opportunity for that promotion also. I think we'll take out howdy doody. There's the soldiers we're taking out. Loadout wise, I've got... Now, some people are holding on to Titan armor out there. Let's make all items available, please. And how many am I working with? What are you wearing right now? You got Carapace. Let's just go to regular armor for you while I figure out what I got. So I've got 5. And Aegis, which I'll give to the Rocketeer. Keep Jamball mobile. I'm just doing the armors right now. And then that leaves me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so Karma Suture, you didn't get the heavy duty armor. You didn't get it today. I'm still building that for you. So you'll be in the carapace that you had on. I was able to successfully keep you in the back row in this last mission. I think I'm going to play you the same way I did last mission. Smoke, flashbangs, and medkits. Howdy doody. You're getting Titan armor. Let's figure. I probably want to. I can give you the alloy cannon because I did not bring an assault. You're a support guy with smoke. Let's protect our team today. Now, I may not need those battle scanners with Van Dorn along. So I may take those off you to give you better mobility. Yeah, your mobility is not what I need it to be right now. So let's take the battle scanners away. And keep you just like this. That's still got you tremendously pokey. Oh, because I gave... That's because I don't normally have you carry a heavy gun like that. So, this is what we're going to have to do. That's the difference. Karma Suture, you're not getting that one. Sorry. I know you like having a little heavy hitting capability, but not today. You're getting the SMG to keep you mobile. And then... Whoops. And then, if I move on to the next soldier, yeah, El Montaraz, you will take over the stutter gun, and all of a sudden your mobility has improved tremendously. So there you go. And then I'll decide if I want to bring you down to even slower just to carry battle scanners. We shall see. Freaky friendly. You have aim of 98. Floki, do you match him there? Aim of 92. You're both pretty damn good. He's got higher health than you. I think I want to still keep you both. I've been having fun having everybody mobile. But since his aim is slightly better... Still not a bad weapon. You know that, Floki. But you get that one. And then, freaky friendly. Okay. And you have double tap. We're just gonna go with scope and extra protection. And Floki probably gonna do the same thing with you. I mean, your aim is less than his, but it's still damn good aim. So we're gonna still give you also a scope. Same build. Same way we're putting you together. Okay. And Van Dorn, how shall we work with you? Titan armor, reflex rifle, we'll give you a laser pistol, we're going to give you a motion tracker. Did I bring a sniper? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, Carnage. Okay, so you're not going to get the Illuminator. Van Dorn. I might have called you the wrong name, huh? We will give you the Marksman. And you still got good speed. And so I'm gonna, just because you have such a good gun. Now, I can give you the extra battle scanners, but no, you're also a hard hitter. So let's just give you a scope on top of that. Ooh. Or... this, and let's just double check, because let's find a It interferes with alien tracking, yada yada yada. Bonus protection when using lightning reflexes to make them immune to criticals. See, yeah, it doesn't avoid Overwatch. Somehow in the last episode, last mission, we didn't pop, so it's not this that did it. And I'm gonna do that. Okay, Jayaraman. We're gonna keep you mobile. We'll give you the Valiant Railgun, Grenade Launcher, Scope, and ammo. You still got good speed, so I could get away with this, and you're still sitting at 15 speed, so I'll load you down. Just give us all these options. Now Carnage. Sniper's got Titan armor today. He does not have any multi-shots, so I don't need to carry, because he's got lock and load also, so I don't need to have him carry extra ammo per se, since he doesn't have multi-shot, and he has, you know, lock and load to get him reloaded. We'll give him the Illuminator sight. I'm doing, whoops, Illuminator sight and alloy. I think that works. About as high health as any of my snipers have had in a while, and he just starts out with hardly any. Kind of emo-esque with his hit points. And you're all set. What is your speed? Still pretty slow. Oh wait, I didn't give you that. And now all of a sudden you're doing okay. Do I want anything? Oh, and then we gotta carry that. Do I want to put anything else on you? No, let's keep you. That 13 speed for my Rocketeer is pretty decent for us. There, I think that's a very doable thing. I've got 2 battle scanners. The question now is, do I want to make it 3? That'll slow you down to 11. Which, for somebody that has to get up close for a potential capture, that I probably don't want to do that. Okay. I think we're set. I think this team's ready to go. Unless, is there anything else you can carry that makes sense for us? Nope, we're ready. Looking at time. Unlike Friday when I was free to, I could have streamed all night if I was in the mood. I don't have that freedom of time tomorrow because those in the household have to get up early for work. So I'm not gonna, we aren't at our time yet, but at the same time, if I start this mission on a heavy, it's gonna take a while. So with that in mind, we're gonna cut it. Sorry about that, everybody, but it just doesn't work for me today to run late. Friday I streamed till an extra hour till 10, and I was having fun doing it, but today I kind of want to, but it's not fair for the rest of us in the household. So we're going to balance it out and come back. And I do have my schedule updated for next week. I do have another set of appointments on Friday, but I am able this week to add a Saturday in. So we have all 5 of our live streams this week. And thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. We had some good comments. We had some good vibing going on today, by the way. And it's good to see some folks in here that I haven't seen in just a little bit. Greg Burns, happy to have you back in here. Same with Trumpkin. And thank you so much for everybody. So this is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Do hope to see you next time. And for those of you in Twitch, hang on. We'll see about raiding.